Pimpish, what's going on? I know if I go live, it's gonna go choppy chew. I ain't with all that. I'm doing the double. I'm so proud of myself. But that's that's a self-reward. Excuse my low pitch. I'm in a desolated area with nosy people on an island, so I'm trying to keep it a minimum thing. Us only need to be involved with this. They could dump on this when I post it. Pimpish. I'm watching a few little, I'm not even gonna play games with it. I was watching 050. I get it. Trust me, people, I get it. And even in how he move in China, I know. I get it. Just watching how you spoke to many. I'm not gonna just say I'm one of the many. You was paid to do a lot of things. You was asked favors. You probably was like, I don't do favors when your shit started getting up. So maybe the example of I was a favor. You probably ain't get paid for mine. You probably wanted to run with the big homies, like the ghetto star people in the status quo, right? You mentioned how paid what not to say sometimes and who not to bring out. And you probably got motivation and probably kept it like that. You probably got paid to stay hating at me, but we both know you talk to me. And just a sidebar, I don't really mean nothing, but it means a lot. I know who you are. I'm not here to, contaminate your name, but I know who you are. But let's get back to what I started on, then I'll come back to what I just said so you'll know that I know who you are. I don't know you, but I know who you are now to this blood life history. You were saying how you neutral now and everything. Boom, 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 boom. China came in the door exposing people. 550 the movement, boom, boom, boom. This was your page. You was doing all your dirt findings, people hitting you up after you get a little rep. You didn't speak to me longer than I max it out 30 minutes. But your show, the disgrace of my name, the exposure on Pimp, the show was for 3 hours. Y'all hung the phone up, press delete from joining the panel that was there, yet kept me on while y'all was recording, and I was off the screen. You do all the exposure. You had the different people that was there with you. I didn't know who they were then, but I know who they are now. Like the scraper you got with you. And I know he's a bird, but I also know his outlet is definitely keeping 050 generating currency. You forgot. You text me to let me know about the trend. Remember when Hurt asked you, contacted me, and then had me get on your show and we speak. You forget when I gave you all the information that you went to go check and find. You came back with the theory of she said it wasn't her, somebody hacked her page. So we do show it's from her page. We do show that she shows from her angle my shit is so-called hacked and jacked, and it wasn't her. So much stuff from her, but it wasn't her, right? Okay, and China spoke to her. Not that he heard that people wanted to play the game with still pictures and using my shaboing boing captivated shot that they threw on there for free. I should get discrimination charges, but I don't want to be on a flag them. So I let them keep it because they look stupid. Yet I see that they ain't really looking to be believed. I understand what happens on YouTube. After a few months of getting all the information on my own, had no help on here. There's not a soul that y'all know on YouTube that was like, hey, let me walk you through it. Not one. So later to this moment is when I learned certain stuff. So I share with y'all. You cut me off and you know it was fake. So you a brim. So I get at the same time, you ain't really got to have love for you being rider. So from conception, hey, fuck it. Oh, here you, bang, let's go. Oh, big homie, fuck them. I get it. So now when you speaking on this shit right here, I'm trying to figure out why you don't want to be like, who the fuck the dude saying this training shit about Pimp? Y'all niggas offended because right now, you, through others, like I played my part without being over, you know, I'm not giving nothing to people right here. I played my part, right? Let's just cut it right there. You're playing your part now with handling woo. Now you're trying to wait. I heard you on the ladder, the other you being counsel born that you broke down, the second tape, right? Because you got two major parts. We're talking about this get off me case cat. So we ain't got to give no names and blames. All the way up into the detail things with the threats and the lawyers, right? So that's A and B, part one and part two. You don't want to see me fade the people that lied to you with that tranny shit. Like, whoever they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to really get to the bottom of that. Or you cool with being like, you know, the brim different, not feeling everybody they don't know in the Brooklyn mind state. You know what I'm saying? Two, play my name dirty, like possibly hang out with certain individuals that's from certain parts in Brooklyn that didn't really want me on a certain shine, glowing, illuminating light level that's from Brooklyn, that's from shine. That you get what I'm saying. So I don't know what part played for you to play this part, but my hatred came with you is cause you and Harlem Peasant, you played a game of when y'all was early trying to get a name, sabotage, disrespect. Don't care if the lie's a lie. We need views. We love this juicy shit. We're gonna bleak and we're gonna gleek and we're gonna dark side. I don't want you to take it down. I want you to press part two with us and Harlem Peasant and whoever y'all got with the tranny story, because he jumped in here, Harlem. Don't make me pull it up. Here's again, people. Got more people in my business, people. Work with me. Holla at them, yo. Boys saying, let's bring it up. Ain't nobody got to be disappeared if y'all got the links, right? Y'all the one that got the truth, right? Y'all the exposures. That all was just said to say, why me in China? I don't get along with China. I don't know why he didn't get along with me, but he explained that the B is for sale. So individuals threw it in there. Now, if people believe it to be a fact, I'll call you out, whoever. I don't get on the corny little, you know, links and do all that parade and stuff, because y'all don't understand what y'all record on here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think to keep talking means something. I'm bang on you. Get off the show. Let's go on this whack. Y'all just tripping. Y'all don't want to do things that I could do. So, I really avoid shit like that. Yet, I do invite all that shit to come back so you can make sure I ain't on that list and you can just don't like me with the people you deal with. Just make sure you know in your homies that think they, because I felt you at one part of that segment, and then I'm going to jump on when I said something that you said that I want to check and challenge, right? Mr. SRG. Yeah, China Brown. I know who you are now. If we could get that show, it's content, I will fade the shit out of them. See, the thing about it is, I got iCloud and storage space, and you get to like compartmentalize that little benefit from iPhone. And I made sure I kept all that for this. I didn't want to delete it. I know the truth. So you never see me parade, be on here with different TVs, mount different monitors, and have a ball at it. You have to know when a content story is worth saying. You be throwing things around like, remember before you used to buy that? I'm not gonna get into that. I wanted to speak on that, yet you mentioned how you neutral. You just be going crazy now. Trump said he coming after the gang, so you really want to say, you better stop putting brim on your page. How about that? That's what you from me to you, OG to, you know, up and coming, you know, blogger. I gotta be something to you, because I know you know. I gotta be something to you. Yeah. I watched that when you sent that nice little clear message on changing things and not having fuckery near you. So that's why I'm like, if you're gonna help Woo and her shit get cleared up with the people, salute to that camp and the peoples that help that work. You can take my content challenge proof that was thrown to you. Contact those that brought it up, because when the homie gave me that whole information and said we could talk, and I was at that chick Red House up in Jersey, y'all could have got me entertainment in front of a brawl, but y'all seen some seriousness and lackadaisical calm with me. Y'all just said, fuck him. We gonna finish out blood. I don't wanna talk to him no more. I'm the big brim. You know, he was on that time. Fast forward. So, I appreciate you broadcasting this shit with Genesis. I never knew he was a, you know what I'm saying, get off me. I would expose him just for GP, like when I was doing the legend stories. But I'm not here for the contamination. That would have been exposure to help the problem that, you know, my old stomping grounds is having issues under. Whether they use them or use against them and want to be by themselves, they act like the situation is the problem when it's the people's in the situation that's the problems. But that's a whole nother other bill. I hope I'm not too long-winded. I'm clear enough, loud enough for y'all to hear me. In closing, I was gonna get back into the other thing, but it's like kind of fruitless trying to go, I ain't beefing with you. But you gotta have some type of feeling with me, you know what I'm saying? You know, you 050, the movement, right? You know I'm the one that wrote that code, 050. Which to the people right now know what it is, and I'm not gonna throw it away because I respect my classical rules, you know? Just like CK, he loved my movement, my history. That's my bro. 212 show. 212 with CK. I wrote that too. I got 2 popping hoods. Popping with the name of my codes. And I ain't never come like, bah, bah. Yeah, you always gonna be like, how Mace hit Ken with that. You gonna be my son. You got that Harlem World. You know you got that whole, it just sounds slick, right? But I'm just letting you know I'm wasting a bullet. I'm wasting a dud. We ain't got to work together. I don't want to do that. I want you to keep the people you've been keeping and popping like you've been popping. Yeah, for me to have my shit, why you don't let me show? You know what I'm saying? I got the videos of Shorty. You remember? If you remember her pictures, you know she bad. She get right. She plays the dillies. Like, she smoking, token, don't choke. You know what I'm saying? Pimpish. That's how she playing. Like, Pimpish. You know what I'm saying? For Pimpish. But she says that to you, the shit was hacked. I know that she was a true whore coming at me and trying to lure me, because they should have had all the convo that I was really having with her until I realized, like, oh, you fake. Oh, I got those too, by the way. That's in the iCloud shit, right? You know, that's why I ain't never like. Let me have the right back and at least 10,000 subscribers. Then I'ma move. I understand I ain't got that entity, but when I make these next few moves, I'ma get with the pushes that'll get me those numbers. And when I get those numbers after 5 to 10, that's when we can have fun. Because right now, my algorithm went from up here to, and if I talk about a possible negative, it's minimum half to go up, skyrocket, and be one of my leading top 5 videos of the recent algorithm choices. I'm cool with not being on here, because while I'm not on here making the crumbs, because please note, people, you get crumbs on here unless you got the subscribers with the right views with them subscribing numbers. Like having 50,000+ subscribers and get less than 10,000 views in 24 hours is not a good look. But it's money generating, but they pennies. You see how, I'm not gonna do a whole recitation on it, brother, but my doubles of overtime that I miss, like I can't be with the homie Rabbit, Twin Out, Farm Rockaway, I don't get to see Knowledge, Rough Rider. I don't get to be with a lot of people. Sometimes I get some fun, but I gotta sacrifice no sleep. You don't see me enough taping because I'm working the doubles, the time and a half, the extended overtime past the 80 hours, because I only get 70 hours. They take an hour of work for the W-2 people that understand my lingo. I know it's a lot of y'all that don't, yet those that do know. And then 16-hour shifts. So that's 14 on the books. Like today, I get 7 hours if I don't come in. I get my regular, I ain't gonna tell you an hour, time if I don't come in. But if I do come in like I've done since midnight, I get double what I get. Not fully double. That's time and a half. They say half like it's half. It ain't half. It just sound like that. But it's over $35 I'll just give y'all back. After 80, and I be pulling in some hours when I ain't on here. I'd rather not be a part of that negative vibe. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like, hello, people, yo, what up? Because my livelihood is different if we on live. We ain't going to play with it. We going to really get to the nooks and crannies of things. I don't side with falsehood, corny. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to limit my curse. So the effery is what I was about to say. Because, I don't like to say the dookie. I like to say ish. That's my talk. You hear ish? Pimp. That's it. I'm just trying to, give y'all some literature to look at and hear my overall mind state. China will be out the loop of my issues on YouTube. If I had that type of redemption given from him, I don't want to pay him or ask him. I want him to hear this. Be like, hold up, man. I'm a part of the smut on his name because y'all don't like him. You cocksuckers. That's why I post you on the shorts. I know you funny. I know you like me. I understood what happened recently between us. Because I knew that, you know what I'm saying? You play like it's sincere. So I did that. But then at the same time, bro ain't want to look like he was involved with the situation. I took it down. I don't need the views. I would love them to get the money, but I don't need them like that. I don't sell my soul. I don't borrow my soul and give it back when I need it. I don't do none of that. I don't need the fame. I want the fortune. See, a lot of people like the fame, and sometimes you got to put a lot of work in. And most people that put in some of this YouTube work in is truly definitions of what they would use an example field of soul selling. Personality, content, gimmicks. Some people like to, misplace. Yet sometimes it's soul selling. And y'all don't give a fuck. I felt you when you said you ain't like how people been bopping on this that really violate because you put your blood, sweat, and tears in this inexperience. How the fuck you think I feel? Some of them people you reward ain't even deserving of a convo yet. Some ties is different. It might be the borough, it might be the neighborhood, it might be the crowd of people y'all both have camaraderies with. There's some of the people, and I'm the one that don't want to do it how you do it. Don't want to do it how a lot of individuals done it. Yet if I join that and say, I don't give a... Imagine the people I know that did bad, that the stories can all be fuck a legend story. Bozo time. Bam! Once a day. We ain't doing once a week. We could do even week in apparel. I'm throwing another content idea. Bozos, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, weekend editions. I ain't got time to be giving y'all shit on Monday to motherfucking Thursday. Because Friday, I got to build that up. So y'all got a reason to look at the weekend. Just a content I'm throwing at people. That easy. And imagine, I'm decades in this shit too. I'm first generation population in this shit too. Know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna wake that one up because you said some shit like, you know what I'm talking.